transworldmotocross.com, and we're here at the Early Years of Motocross Museum. The founder and the owner, Tom White. Tom, tell us about the museum a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's kind of a passion that's run out of control for the last 25 years. It really got a jump start, when I sold the company actually to the Motorcycle Aftermarket Group and was able to go out and kind of spend more time with my passion of collecting the motorcycles. It also really got kicked in with our White Brothers World Vet Championships. Back in 1997, we started honoring each year a person with the Lifetime Motocross Achievement Award that we felt had made the biggest contributions. The very first year was Roger DeCoster. I think without question, Roger's probably made the biggest contribution to American motocross. And then it kind of went on, Rick Johnson, and then Edison Dye in 1999. And really, once I really understood the story of what Edison Dye had done, falling in love with the sport of motocross in Europe and then bringing the sport here to America, I think the story is compelling, and the sport of motocross in America has grown so quick. I mean, those of us that have been riding motorcycles for a long time, it's kind of hard to realize this sport's only 40 years old in America. And so my museum is about telling the story about that.
Now, with all these bikes here, almost 100 bikes, a million photos, all the cool aftermarket accessories, hats, t-shirts, everything, what's your favorite piece in this entire museum, Tom?
Right behind us is this motorcycle. This is actually a Husqvarna Twin. It was actually built in 1968. Actually, the engineer Ruben Hellman that designed the engine, it was two 250cc engines mated together. But the idea was they wanted to make a bike that would be the most powerful motocross bike ever. But actually, I think it was better suited for Baja. And Edison Dye, as passionate as he was about motocross, he wanted to win the Baja 1000. So he convinced Husqvarna to build this bike. This is the third one that they actually built, and the only one that was really built as a production prototype. And they brought it over here to contest the Baja 1000. The bike won. J.N. Roberts and Gunnar Nielsen were the pilots, and they actually won that race with it. But this bike, it's just so rare. I mean, there's only 3 in the world. In my opinion, it may be the most valuable dirt bike on the planet.
Now, beyond the beautiful museum and everything, you're also here to help out some other people. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, unfortunately, the White family suffered a major tragedy. Garth, you knew my son Brad,
oh, yeah.
And back in
together.
Yeah, you did. I know. Back in 1997, he was 18 years old, and he just moved up to intermediate class. He was just getting where he could beat the old man, which absolutely drove me crazy.
That's tough, yeah.
And he was up at a building that I had quite a few of these older bikes stored in. Got on this XR75 mini bike that he had ridden many, many times, and went behind a building. I think he was trying to adjust the carburetor on the thing, and the people had put up a chain. He didn't see the chain, and the chain caught him and crushed his windpipe and larynx. And the long and the short of it, he had a severe brain injury from lack of oxygen, and changed our lives. So we've really found a lot of support and help from High Hopes Head Injury Center. They're in Tustin. They help out about 60 adults now with their head injuries, and it's kind of their school, their work. And the goal is to make every patient be everything they can be. Some won't get out of a wheelchair like my son. Others can really return to a fairly normal life. And I'm just very passionate about trying to help and raise money so that more of the people that don't have the financial fortune that I've had, courtesy of the motorcycle industry, can afford to get the help they need at the High Hopes Head Injury Center.
Well, thanks a lot, Tom. We really appreciate it, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Garth.